Hello baby gangsters, this is Calvin, also known as Romer, and this is Danganronpa V3, my first ever playthrough of V3. We're not going to waste any time, since at the end of the last episode, we ruined poor Kokichi's day by giving him some yogurt. And get this, like, it was like sugar-free yogurt or something, like, which there's nothing wrong with that, but it's very clear that Kokichi didn't like it. No, it's too soon to give up. I'll rely on your detective intuition. Yeah, you should. We're going to try and max out Kokichi today. Kokichi dragged me around the complex trying to find places to use the card key. Damn, nothing. So he has the card key. Okay, yeah. Kokichi and I grew a little closer today, despite my misgivings. Would you like to give Kokichi a present? Of course I would. I replayed everything that I did in the previous episode. And it didn't take that long. It took like maybe 10 minutes to get through all the dialogue, all the text, to run around the place and find things. There we go. Whoa, this is nice. I've always wanted something like this. By the way, that's not a lie, Kate. Don't worry, I'm actually happy. Oh my god. Hey. You sweetheart. Kokichi, are we going to play more games today? Shuichi. Hey, Shuichi, let's have a tea party This is the... Okay, yes. Of course. What, a tea party? Hey. Can we do it? Putty please. Well, we're gonna do it, so let's go to the dining hall. If anyone said putty please to me, that's not 3 years old. Wait, Kokichi. We might have issues. But since he is a baby... Wait, what happened to... It's overgrown again! This is pleasant. I feel like my soul is coming back to... It overgrew in the space of a day? Okay. My organization requires everyone to have an afternoon break. It increases productivity. That sounds like a rather peaceful organization. Yep, the supreme leader... me is a pacifist. That's why I settle fights with games. By the way, everyone who lost to me should be working hard in Siberia right now. Siberia? Well, if they're even alive... If they're alive. What? Don't worry, Shuichi. You'll be in heaven rather than Siberia. No. I would prefer not to be. Well. Okay. How about you just join my organization? If you're a member, there'd be no problem. What's your game, Kokichi? The organization is a lie. What's your game, Kokichi? What do you mean, what's your game? I just want you to be my sacrificial hitman. Huh? A sacrificial hitman? Because... The sole act of killing is a waste. Learning the value of wasting men is more important. It's killing either way. All right. So I think I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna head out. By the way, are you sure it was okay to waste this event without playing a game? Huh? Because? Now there's one less chance for you to survive, you know. I already told you that you only have the 3 events left, but you seem pretty relaxed. Wait a minute, you're the one who said we should drink tea today. So you're blaming me? Yeah, sure, whatever. Huh? What? Alright, there, Shuichi, that's the face I wanted to see. I'm the supreme leader of the evil. I crush people's hopes and dreams. Now since I took my snack break, I should be able to work hard today. He needs a snack break. That's what I'm talking about. He had iPad time, he had juice box, and some biscuits. 2 more, we max out Kokichi. We're gonna have 2 maxed out characters, in Miyu and Kokichi. I shook off Kokichi's cheeky laughter and I returned to my room. The next one, we're gonna be focusing on Maki very soon. But I wanna focus on 2 at the same time, so maybe Maki and Kaito at the same time? Maybe? Oh, it's nighttime. Okay, I thought someone was at the door.
This is an announcement.
You are alive and Monodam is dead. This is literally the worst timeline.
It is now 10 p.m.
Nighttime officially starts now. Staying up late is bad for your skin, so maybe you bastards just go to bed. Maybe you should bring back Monodam. The reason I can't sleep is because I'm up all night thinking about you, Monofini. But you guys are... No! Your brother and sister, stop this game.
Like a dream come true.
It's kind of crazy. I never thought about you this way before. Good. Hey, why didn't you work your way into my heart? So what are you gonna do about this? We can't. We're family, you know. We can't forget that. Yeah, stop. Okay, I'm gonna stop, please.
I want you.
Stop! Cease this! Cease this right now, you weirdos. What was that? Well, no point in worrying about the Monokubs. It's time to start. It's time for training. You know what we should worry about? Monodam should come back and knock some sense into them. I feel like I haven't done it in a long time. I'll write to the courtyard. But is Kaito gonna be okay after what happened with the blood and the stuff? When he's like, I'm sick. There's Gonta. Gonta, I forgot to put you in my rankings, buddy. You're actually not very high, I'll be honest, to be honest with you, Gonta. I'll be honest with you. Huh, Gonta? Oh, Shuichi, you should go back to your room. It's nighttime. It's just that I promised to meet up with Kaito and Maki. Oh. Angie's gone and student council's not around anymore, but Gonta still think it's best not to go out at nighttime. Because Ryoma got killed at nighttime, and Angie too.
Right.
That's true, but the promise I made to Kaito is really important to me. I can't break it. I promise I'll go right back afterwards. I'll make sure we stick together. Gonta careless just now. Gonta did not know you make such important promise to Kaito. Gonta's so useless. No, dude, like, again, we can't know how everyone else is feeling. You were just trying to protect me. I understand. No, not at all, Gonta. Don't worry about it. We all know how much you care about us, exactly. Ugh, I'm the murderer. No, please don't be. Gonta. Shuichi, Gonta come to decision. What have you decided? Well, actually, Gonta will tell everyone tomorrow, when everyone together. Gonta will sleep good tonight and prepare for tomorrow. Good night. Oh yeah, good night, Gonta. Shuichi's a stronger person than I. And I'll tell you why. For me, if someone had said to me the day before, I have something to tell you in the morning, I would not be able to sleep for the night. It would not happen. You would not see, that would drive me absolutely nuts thinking about that. Oh, there's a hidden Monokuma there. We probably should have gotten that. Maki, how are you? Kaito, what's he doing here? I thought this was our date. Good, you're here, bro. Yeah, it's been so long since the three of us had done this.
True.
It's because Kaito was scared of ghosts. I wasn't scared. Wait, don't make me think about them. When I first met Maki and Kaito, I never could imagine hanging out like this.
All right.
Anyway, let's get started. First off, 100 sit-ups. I thought Kaito was gonna die first chapter. I was like, this guy is gone. I was like, this guy is out of here. And it's actually the opposite. I actually think he's gonna be one of the people that survives for a very long time. Oh god, I said it. I said that, didn't I? I said it out loud. The three of us lined up on the grass and started our routine. Oh, they're doing sit-ups this time.
2, 3.
Jesus Christ, in suit pants slacks? Look at this beast. Look at this beast. Actually beast, like not even going back down to the ground.
26, 27, 28.
You can see her abdominal muscles through her jumper. A jumper! She's wearing a jumper! These beasts!
Maki,
Kaito, what are you gonna do?
You're way too fast.
When I say beast, by the way, it's never derogatory. It's always complimentary.
When you really think about it, the universe is impossibly vast.
Stop trying to get out of this, Kaito! Do your sit-ups.
Hey, less talking, more working. What about your sit-ups?
Exactly.
Kaito.
Obviously, he's probably thinking about death right now, I'd say. Kaito stood up slowly, his body hesitant. This is a great trio. The Liars Club is amazing. Sorry, I gotta use the bathroom. Kaito slowly began walking away towards the school building. I wonder what's wrong. He's not in much of a hurry for needing to go to the
That's
bathroom.
true.
Do you want me to go check on him? I just finished doing my 100 sit-ups. Already?
But
Maybe you shouldn't go because it's the boys' bathroom. Did that not occur to you?
Die.
That's like... It's funny because Maki's joke of "do you want to die" is very much a joke that me and my friends would make. You know? Like, them being like... me being like, hey, does anyone want to go get, like, food down in the chipper? And they're like, no. And I'm like, do you guys want to die? You guys go... You die.
sorry.
Sure, whatever.
Well, it's fine.
By the way,
But it seems like a good time to ask, but... Did you like Kaede? Who's asking? Who's asking this question?
weirdo.
Well, I assumed you didn't because that would be weird. What do you mean weird?
Don't understand.
Liking someone you just met is especially in a situation like this.
Then,
Tell me, under what circumstances is liking someone not weird? She goes, right now.
Huh?
I don't know, I don't really understand what that is. Never mind, just forget I ever asked.
No.
Forget you asked? Why did you bring this up,
Like
Maki?
I'd know.
No reason, I was only curious. No reason. Maki, you're being cruel. You asked me personal questions and act like you don't care. That's not, I wouldn't say cruel. Like, to me, among friends, obviously you create your own boundaries, but I don't think asking, hey, did you like this girl? I don't think that's a weird question, you know what I mean? You could, I know also maybe you could say that Shuichi's probably still feeling sore about, Kaede dying, you know what I mean? I guess, I don't know, it's weird. It's a weird situation.
Got it.
Hey, were you guys making out while I was gone? Yes. Perfect timing as always, Kaido. Anyway, what's wrong, Kaido? Why did you leave all of a sudden? I drank too much water before training, but I emptied myself out, so I'm good now.
Let's go.
Let's continue where we left off. Let's get pumped up for sure this time. Continue? I don't recall you doing even one yet, Kaido.
Right.
So from the beginning, of course, you guys are gonna restart with me. I already finished my 100. Don't be so cold. No road is long with good company, right? I don't think that phrase applies to this.
Let your sweat wash away all your sadness, fear, worry, and hardships.
What Maki's doing right now is actually more difficult than even a sit-up. To be able to hold your body in that position is insane.
Just start moving your body and your pain will become memories before you know it.
What was that quote from that famous philosopher? The trick to stop feeling pain is just to stop feeling it. One of the greatest intellectual minds of any generation, really.
You should train too.
Well, I don't have anything to worry about.
I think it was Freddy Krueger who said that.
Because, I'm Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
Hey, no fair, Kaito.
In the end, Kaito convinced us to do all of our sit-ups over, but Kaito and I had to give up, and only Maki was able to finish. 100 sit-ups is difficult, especially if you're not used to doing sit-ups. Like, the way I do sit-ups, I do 40 in a row. Then I do 20, another 20, another 20 to get to like 120. That's what I do. I sometimes skip, like I take days off sometimes, and like it's so funny because like for me, like I like working out, but then like I dedicated and I make sure I get my workouts in every week. But I always know when to take like that one day where I'm like, look, you're not feeling it today. You're not feeling it today. And actually a better quote than the Freddy Krueger quote of like, the trick to stop feeling pain is just to stop feeling it, because that's just like demented, right? A better quote that I always hear in my head that, you never apply to yourself because it's almost impossible, is Claudio Sanchez of Coheed and Cambria, the greatest band of all time, in my opinion. Pain is only up close if you just stop feeling it. And to me, that's more about being numb to pain, to the point that like you'd no longer feel the emotional pain. So it's just up close. It's like, hey, it's just, which like it's horrible to think about, I suppose. Now I just made everyone sad. Sorry, I made myself upset. A lot's happened today, but there's still something bothering me. That flashback like this afternoon, all those meteorites, the Gopher Project, mysterious cult organization. Are they connected to the Ultimate Hunt, or the funeral, or the killing game? Those answers might save us. But no matter how hard I tried to solve it, it's all a mystery. Thinking about everything I saw, I'd fallen asleep before I knew it. Oh, I miss Monodam Theater.
Have you ever wondered why soccer players have numbers on their jerseys? It's how many mochi each player gets in the red bean soup they eat after the game. It's too much work for the guy who's making the soup to check each player after the game. It's much easier to check during the game, and when the number is on their uniforms, that way they can just prepare the red bean soup during the game. And then the red bean soup will be ready to eat as soon as the game is over. And if players want a different number of mochi, they can just trade jerseys with each other. You know how after the game, players will sometimes trade jerseys? That's how they exchange the number of mochi, and they have to eat after the game. Oh, but for baseball jerseys, the number is how many pieces of meat they get in their curry. And for volleyball, it's how many pieces of sliced pork they get in the ramen. As you can see, jersey numbers vary greatly depending on the sport. This has been the Random Trivia Corner, brought to you by Monokuma.
This is the biggest lie fest I've ever heard in my freaking life. You need to go home. Never talk to us again. Actually, if you could literally, like, leave. What are you doing?
I can cry.
Oh my god. Oh my god. How long are you gonna keep crying, you annoying B-word? You know how busy I am with band practice, arcade games, and pachinko. Now give me some money. Stop! You hit me in the face. Stop! You leave out the money on the dresser and get out of here. No, that's not good. No. I've gone on past it. Forget I'm forgetful. Come on, hurry up. No, not the tummy. You need to stop. That's not right. That's not right. What happened to them overnight? I don't care what happened to them overnight. I just never want to see that again. Because the thing is, like, they're taking the piss. They're joking. Like, that's what they do. They take serious situations and joke about them. I suppose it doesn't really matter. I should head to the dining hall. Like that's legit what they do. DualSense wireless controller battery level is low. For me, the controller battery thing is so funny because the DualSense is great. I love haptic feedback. It's awesome, right? Yay for haptic feedback. We're all haptic feedback people, right? But one of my biggest dislikes is how you have to charge this battery like every 7 hours at minimum. And now here's the thing. Like, sometimes I don't play the PS5 that often, so 7 hours I don't play 7 hours of games a day.
Hey.
Like, I play maybe 2 or 3 hours for the channel some days, and then that's it. But you know what I mean? It's still pretty irritating. It's actually such a small thing. I shouldn't be complaining. That's like such a first world problem, isn't it? You know, I have to charge my controller.
Okay.
Good morning. This is a bit awkward. Kaido's obliviousness made last night weird, but the way she talked about it, like she didn't care, that got to me. Hey, about last night. What?
Hey.
You probably assumed I didn't care, but that wasn't it at all. It wasn't?
Detective.
You're not fit to be a detective when you assume things without listening first. Maki, then what were you trying to do? Why did you bring it up? Like, again, it's a tough like thing to, you know, to navigate, right? Especially as the girl that a lot of people thought that you were going out with. Everyone thought there was a thing between Shuichi and Kaede. You know, she's passed away. And also, I was just going to say about the controllers, what I was going to say was, like, the Pro controller for the Switch, which I use quite a bit as well, has a lot of battery in it, and it's really good. To me, like, one of the best things about, like, Xbox controllers, and by the way, I'm not a console war person. I don't care. I will play whatever. I'm a game person. I will follow the games. You know what I mean? I will play the great games on whatever great consoles they are. But I just love, like, putting 2 Duracells in a controller, especially with I remember with the Wii, like, putting 2 Duracells in there and just having it last, like, a full, like, week and a half. It was so good. And, like, you know, you might be like, well, you have to pay, like, €5 for batteries. And it's like, you know what? Maybe small price to pay. Maybe. You can get good deals on batteries nowadays. Good morning, Himiko. You look not, well, tired?
Yeah, it's because I ran here from my room.
Of course she's tired, the poor devil. You got tired just from that? Why did you run? Are you in a hurry?
Okay.
I decided to live life facing forward. That's why I can't stop. Actually, I can't even walk. I need to be constantly running forward.
Isn't that a bit extreme? Is extreme? I know you want to be positive, but that doesn't mean you have to start sprinting. You don't want to live too fast. It makes me worried.
Is that so?
Himiko?
No.
I don't know. What don't you know?
I want to live facing forward for Tenko and Angie's sake. But I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm probably paying for saying that everything I wasn't paying up until now. Well, don't start with getting some exercise. Here's the thing, this is a Kyogi belt. You can wear this and train in the dojo, just like Tenko did. Will it make me positive? Can I live facing forward? I can't say for certain, but it's better than just sitting around doing nothing. You're right, join me there, Shuichi. Would you like to train with Himiko? Of course, 110%. Of course I will, Himiko. Thanks, Shuichi. You're a good person, but did that make you a good detective? An apprentice detective. Anyway, when did you want to train?
Right.
They say good deeds should be done quickly, so I'll start right after breakfast. Well, see you later. So we'll do after breakfast. Okay, right away. I have no problem doing that. That sounds actually really, really fun. Yeah, Himiko's gone through a lot, and I talked about it in the after show that came out yesterday, which, by the way, guys, I want to say how much I love that people are actually into the after show. And I've wanted to do a show like that for a long time, and obviously, like, it's still dependent on, like, you know, how our goal with the Patreon and stuff like that. Which, by the way, you know, you can check out the Patreon below. But I'm so glad that people are into it. You know what I mean? I'm so glad people are like, this is awesome and this is fun to watch. It's like it's my favorite show I've done on this channel. My favorite thing I've done. Oh, the grass is gone. Thank God. It's jokes mixed with commentary mixed with answering you guys' questions. It's like everything rolled into one. As soon as I entered the dining hall, I heard a loud voice echo through it.
Please.
But we gotta do it. If not now, then when?
That's impossible.
Like I said before, it's reckless. There's still 2 exits, right? Gone to know that, but
Can forgive.
watching friends disappear, seeing everyone get weaker. Gone to no can take this anymore. That's why gone to go fight Monokuma. Oh, don't do an Ogami on this, buddy. Don't do a Junko and Ashima.
Ah.
Shuichi, good timing. Talk some sense into him. Gone to saying a bunch of reckless stuff and he won't listen to us.
Want to help everyone.
Gone to know what reckless, but the only way to save everyone. Waiting around doing nothing just makes more victims. That's why Gone to risk his life. Real gentlemen would risk life.
To do his best.
Gone to gladly give up life to save everyone.
Man.
Gone to, I get how you feel, but don't you think you're getting ahead of yourself?
Yeah, it's reckless to fight against them barehanded.
Really don't get it.
More like meaningless. You shouldn't do that.
Well, you know.
And even if you did do that, it wouldn't stop the killing game.
Why not?
Actually, why would you even want to stop the killing game? It's starting to get fun. Kokichi. It'd be waste to stop it now. You guys are all whack jobs. Is something wrong with your heads?
Something's wrong with your head.
Ah.
Oh, don't tell me. You guys aren't confident enough to win the game.
You're so dumb.
Geez, if you're really that much of a weenie, then you might actually lose, you know? But in my case, I'm full of confidence. I'll win this game no matter what.
So 2 people have to win the game. You know? Imagine me and Kokichi at the end.
Huh?
One's a baby, one's a detective.
Win the
What is
game.
it?
Are you planning on becoming the next Blackened then?
Me, the next Blackened? Yeah, sure, if that would help me win, then I'd do it.
No.
Are you serious? I mean, I don't know why we're surprised. Kokichi, again, as we've said a million times, is one of the people that understands Monokuma so well.
Of course I am. Games are only fun when you play them seriously, right?
How exciting!
So come on, guys, let's enjoy it more. It's not often you get to play a killing game, you know? So who's gonna be the next victim? Let's hope nobody. The game can't continue until there's another victim, so someone start killing already. If you don't, then I'll kill someone instead. Just like I promised, got it? You shouldn't say it out loud. That's enough. Kaito shot at Kokichi like a bullet and... No, don't hurt the baby. Oh my god, you just punched the baby.
What the hell's gotten into you?
You just literally punched a baby.
You were messed up to begin with, but this is a whole nother level of weird. If you keep acting like this, I'm gonna knock your senses back into you.
You already hit him.
Kaito, please stop. There is never a good reason to commit violence.
I don't know. The slap to Bagaru in the first game was actually very funny.
Even minor aggressions can lead to atrocities such as murder.
Kiba got through to him. Kaito dropped his clenched fist. Stuff for now. Kokichi, I hope this whole stupid speech of yours was a lie. Oh no, the baby!
Maybe.
Gone to have to do it. If friends are gonna fight like this, then gone to go fight Monokuma. Like I said, you can't. Please don't do anything reckless. Yeah, that's right. There's no need to be so reckless. Haha, the only thing you should be as reckless is about that tree trunk dick. What? Is that what you usually say, but what's with the yeah. It's more uncharacteristic for you to say that, Himiko. I'm serious, there's no reason for God to do something so reckless. Because I, Miyoruma, the gorgeous girl genius, will save you all. Save us? Got it, just wait a little longer. I'll bring you to a world where the killing game doesn't exist. A world where the killing game doesn't exist? You just have to wait and see. Is it something to do with the computer upstairs? I'll keep my plan a secret. I love being a tease.
Gross.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Okay.
Yeah, me too. Honestly though, like, Miu is really intelligent. She's really smart. we've established how smart she is when it comes to electronics. Yes, the way she implements her electronics and creates her electronics is probably not the best thing in the world, but she actually is very, very smart. Like she's one of those people that, like, if she put her mind to doing something actually great for humanity, she could do it in 2 minutes. You know what I mean? But she chooses not to. After eating breakfast in an awkward atmosphere, we went back to our rooms. Oh my god. Kokichi is just... Okay, here's the thing. I totally understand that Kokichi said something pretty freaking horrible. He did. Like, let's be honest. Like, what he said was horrible. I will kill someone is not a thing you say. You don't say that, right? I totally get the punching him aspect thing as well, because it's like, hey, we want to knock some sense into him. He's saying something pretty horrible. Let's punch him, right? To punch him and then leave him when his face is purple and his eyes are to the ground. He looks so upset. I think there should be a conversation with him a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, let's be honest. If Kaito punched like Gonta, we'd have a full 5-minute scene of him being like, look, the reason I did that is because I wanted to knock some sense into you. Gonta, I love you, buddy. You gotta work hard. But he just hates Kokichi so much. We're heading over to the dojo for Himiko. Who invited Gonto? Shuichi, you're here. We do this together. Okay, let's do it. You're here too, Gonta? Gonta want to help Himiko. Yeah, he's actually very sweet the way he was with Himiko that night. It was really sweet. Himiko decided to work hard and live for Angie and Tenko's sake, right? Gonta very moved by Himiko's feelings. So Gonta want to help Himiko stay positive. Gonta want to be useful. Even just a little.
No.
I don't need any help.
No? You can't scare people helping. Okay.
No, well, maybe you can help me just a little.
Really? Gonta can help with something?
I want to help everyone.
Tell Gonta do anything for Himiko.
Let's see.
Why are you looking at me? What's wrong? You're being modest?
Please.
You gotta be modest. We friends.
I know that. You tell him, Shuichi.
I knew you were gonna make me do this.
Gonta.
Shuichi, how can Gonta help? Perhaps you should work out together? Together? That's all? Really, Himiko?
Yeah, really. The exercise I'm about to do aren't regular exercises. They're from mage training. So that means I need mana to move my body.
Not good.
Gonta not smart, boy. Still Gonta not understand. You're smart in your own way, Gonta. You know more about bugs than I do. Basically, it's energy. I need a lot of energy to use magic.
Okay.
And the best way to get the energy is by having someone with overflowing vitality nearby. Okay, I'll get you.
Sorry.
Sorry, Gonta still don't understand. Gonta, you have a lot of vitality, so I want you to help giving some of that to Himiko. That help Himiko?
Yeah, it helped a
All
lot.
right.
Okay, then Gonta train with Himiko too. Shuichi, let's work hard for Himiko.
Okay.
Yeah.
We haven't even started. I'm already tired.
After changing into our Kyogi, we began training under Himiko. Let's see what it looks like. Oh my god, look at these sweethearts. Look at these sweethearts.
100 cool magic show poses.
Oh my god. Look at these sweethearts.
Follow along after me. Don't forget to smile for the audience.
Yes. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2.
Sweethearts. Absolute sweethearts. We practiced waving our wands and straddling broomsticks 100 times. It's honestly difficult to comment
What's the
on.
matter, Shuichi? You're slacking on your poses.
It's important to smile too. Smile like Gonta. Smile like gentlemen.
That's
Sure.
good.
One more time from the top. 1,
I love Shuichi's whole game in this game. His whole journey in this game is like agreeing to stuff and then afterwards being like, oh god. The one bead of sweat on his face. Himiko is more lively than I've ever seen. All the anger and sadness she's trying to deal with, all of that in her own way. Hey Tenko, can you see Himiko for wherever you are? That's very sweet. That's very, very sweet. You reached her, Tenko. That's so sweet. Still sweating from all the training, I returned to my room. That's a very sweet moment. And we leveled up too. Let's get to level 100. The reasons Gonta said he wanted to fight Monokuma was to save his friends. I think Miu is the same. What about me? My friends die and all I can do is solve their murder after it's over. There has to be something more I can do. Like hang out with Kokichi. Will they even want to hang out with us? That's the thing. Like, they're very good in this game at like, you know, having characters only want to hang out with you in like actual, like, you know, good times for them. They're very good at that. And like they did that in the first game with Taka too. So it's not like they didn't know how to do this in the first game. Let's check where Kokichi is. He's in the courtyard in his room. Oh my god, he's in his... You scared him into his bedroom? We're gonna go there in a bit. By the way, when I replayed the game, I didn't go to the store. So we're gonna go to the store really quick. We're going to the store really quick and we're gonna get some stuff. And that's what we're gonna do. I probably should have gone to the store. I didn't even think of it, but it's only over here, isn't it? Hope you guys are all having a great week so far. Yeah, and like, you know, I talked about it before this episode. You know, and like, I'm glad a lot of you guys, like, I was very worried about doing like the Patreon plugs and people being like, oh, like you're talking about it too much. But really everyone's just like, yeah, no, like, you should. And it's obviously like, it doesn't change the video in any way. Like, I feel like I'm still like the same person, regardless if I have a Patreon or not. So like, I can easily say like, to all of you guys, you know, if you do want to, you can go to patreon.com/RomerPlays. And you can get like kind of some cool benefits there, I suppose. You can suggest games that have like a really big chance of getting on the docket. In fact, I think 4 games so far have gotten on the docket for the Let's Plays in 2024 from people who suggested on Patreon. And that's just €1, I think. That's just like $1, which is actually pretty good. What was that? Is that... oh, wait. Was that a lucky chance if you do that? Or is he always there? Or you can, like, you know, suggest a video for me to react to, which you probably saw today. And I think that's like only like 3. You can ask questions in the after show. You get to show off your art and poems and music in a community video at 10. And you get your name called out every single day as a producer at 15. And I know people are gonna be like, oh, like I know someone is annoyed. Someone is annoyed. But I feel like it's always like a good thing to just like mention it every once in a while. Or, you know, because it is important to me. It is important to me. It is. And now we can get back to the game. That was the intermission. You can skip that if you want. And I also sneezed. Lovely person on Twitter yesterday asked me about the kicking the channel into high gear. Who's over here? Kibo? I can't even see over here. It's Kibo. Like how the channel was kicked into high gear overnight, and like it really has, in terms of like output and stuff like that. And it's the most fun. It's so fun. Like, it's so fun the fact that, like, you know, I record extra videos and I have time to let them breathe. You know what I mean? The regular Let's Play is like an hour long, you know, every day. Sometimes more, depending on like what happens in them. We're looking for a Kokichi, is it? Do we have something for Kokichi? I want to check that first. But then I get to do extra videos, and since I have more time, it's like, okay, for the extra video today, we're gonna record for a while, you know? We have number 9 is what they're into. Don't have cake. We have number 15. We don't have that. Number 17. Don't have that. We have number 32. No. Number 37. Nope. Number 47. So it should be just here. We have a plain puzzle. One side's white as milk. It's said to be good concentration training and used for astronaut selection exams. So maybe that should be Kaido's, but you know what? Kaido went here. And what's that? Oh, so we have this, the milk puzzle, right? For him, number 47. And he likes number 54 as well. And we have a broom, which probably should go to Himiko, but we're working on him now. Yeah, I'm okay with giving those 2 away to our boy. Yeah, so we know we can max him out if he wants to be maxed out. He might not want to be.
That's so mean.
Oh, my baby. Kaido almost pummeled me to death. He hurt you, didn't he? He did hurt you. He hurt you. Although I don't plan on dying soon, you know. When I become the victim of the culprit, I'll set up lots of tricks. So I get everyone loads of fun. You know what? I'm so ready to be called biased if you ever do that. Calvin, Bagaru did this, and you said this. Yep, get ready for it, guys. Get ready for the pain of biased Calvin. I spent some time. Bagaru did a full game for his thing. I spent time convincing Kokichi not to do anything stupid. I don't think that will work. Kokichi and I grew a little closer today despite my misgivings. Would you like to give Kokichi a present? Of course. Would you like this? 47, right? Yeah. What you think? Well, I guess this isn't that boring. You have pretty good taste, Shuichi. Well, not as good as mine. I'll surprise you with a gift one of these days, Shuichi. Hey, Shuichi, let's have a proper battle today. So we play a game called The Burning Apology. I've never heard of that in my life. The Burning Apology? Yeah, beg me not to kill you while kneeling on burning a hot metal plate. If you really want to live, then I know you can do it. I can't do that. I would die, and that doesn't sound like a game. So you figured it out. Of course I figured that out. And how about a steel beam walk? A steel beam walk? You walk across a thin steel beam and I make it to the end without falling, then you win. That sounds terrible. No, that sounds horrible. By the way, the beam is placed between two buildings, and there is also like electricity involved. And of course, you plan on crossing it as well? Of course I'm gonna cross it. I'm pretty confident when it comes to balancing.
It's a lie.
But that's a lie, so no, I won't go. He loves a lie. You should be in the Liars Club. I don't think anyone else in the Liars Club would like you, but I would like you there. He's putting a lot of effort into messing with me. Is there something else we can do? I want a game of life or death. Kokichi, these challenges. The idea is that if I win, I don't die, correct? Yippers.
Why?
And? Then why are we both risking our lives? Who cares? We're gonna die anyway someday. This just changes the timing a little. I'm the supreme leader of evil. I'm used to risking my life. But you don't do any steel beam walking. Of course, what I said was a lie. I'm used to it at this point. So how about we just do a simple game of rock, paper, scissors? Rock, paper, scissors? Isn't that all luck? Yeah, but that's why it's fun, Shuichi. Good luck on surviving.
Alright.
Okay, here we go. Rock, paper, scissors. I actually love playing rock, paper, scissors. We both put out the same thing. Let's see. Again. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors. The same again? How long will you prolong your life, Shuichi? Rock, paper, scissors. Can you do the same thing?
Alright.
Rock, paper, scissors. The same again. I'm bored now. This is the bajillionth time we tried. We tied. Shuichi, please just finish it up. There's not really anything I can do. Fine, then we're done for the day. Congrats, Shuichi, you're still alive. Oh yeah, by the way, did you know there's a way to throw the same thing on purpose in rock, paper, scissors? Is there? Is there actually? What was that Kokichi was doing just now? Just so that he wouldn't win? But what was the point of that? So he didn't want us to die. You only have 2 events left. I hate lies and jokes, but I'm lying. You just have good luck, Shuichi. We got the same thing 100 times. That's not just luck. Maybe detective intuition is getting more precise. Well, you are the ultimate detective.
Well, you know.
Still, the next time we meet will be your last. Enjoy the little time you have left, Shuichi. So we have 1 more to max out Kokichi. So I think Kokichi likes playing around with us. I don't think he actually wants us to die. It'll be all over after 1 more event. Somehow I doubt it. Yeah, I doubt it too. But I think that's what Kokichi's doing. I think he genuinely is like, he finds it fun. You know what I mean? He finds it fun. Here we go. We're gonna max out Kokichi. He's probably still in his room because there's no way he's gonna leave the room after being punched. I feel you, Kokichi. I've never actually personally been punched myself though. Or did? Oh, he did leave his room. Or have I been punched? Oh, I actually have been. What am I talking about? I'm not gonna be like going to a big spiel. Hey guys, this is the story time. The day I was punched. Ooh, what a day. The stars aligned that I met your mother, Eliza. She was beautiful, dancing the hoedown at the old farm. Kokichi-oma. Why are you writing stuff on the wall? On the rock? A world without the killing game. Who asked for that? We're having so much fun with this interesting game. What should I do? Should I hang? Yes, of course.
But
What's that pea-brain bitchlet planning? She's gonna do something unnecessary, isn't she? Kaito isn't planning anything at all. Yeah, so people pointed out that she likes the insults that Kokichi gives her, you know, so who am I to stand in front of that? I spent some time with Kokichi. Kokichi and I grew a little closer today, despite my misgivings. Yes, we're about to max out our second character, which actually feels good. We're gonna give him the broomstick, right? That's what he likes, number 54? Is that 54? It is 54.
Oh.
This is nice. I've always wanted something like this. But it's not a lie, Kate. Don't worry, I'm actually happy. I'm glad you came, Shuichi. Remember, today's your last chance, okay? I see Kokichi's just as chipper as usual. I don't know when he's being serious and when he's toying with me. Which is it? Now it's time for the final game. It's time. It's this. A knife? What's that in your hand? A knife! Don't get so antsy. Don't worry, it's only for the game. You know, what's the knife game? What the knife game is, right? The knife game. Place your palm. Oh, I hate that game. Oh my god, the amount of times when, like, in the past... He's doing it. Friends have been, like, drunk and done that, and I've been like, stop, please, stop! So dangerous, it is pretty dangerous. This will be today's challenge. This is fitting for the final game, isn't it? But this is really dangerous. What if we get hurt? What are you talking about, Shuichi? If you lose, you'll be beyond just injured, you know? You'll die. Kokichi's demeanor has changed. He seems far more serious now. I'll make the first move, okay? Kokichi spread his fingers on the table, then lifted the knife. I've never seen Kokichi so sincere. Yeah, it is very weird to see him like this. Is this what an ultimate supreme leader looks like? I'm ready. Stop. Do not hurt. Your hands are so childish as well. They're babyish. He's so fast. If you can do that. Oh! No! Kokichi! Blood oozed from Kokichi's hand. I sprung into action and grabbed his wrist. You don't have to keep going. Stop. Just stay still. I'll get it. I found a nearby first aid kit and clumsily tended to Kokichi's cut. And all the while Kokichi was... What was he doing? What was he doing while we were tending to the cut? Laughing, of course. Laughing. Laughing as if he was having the time of his life. He's probably dangling his legs as well, kicking them back and forth. Okay, I think that's good. What do you think? Yeah, it wasn't deep cut, so that'll do. Thanks for treating my injury, Shuichi. Thank you?
You got me.
I lost. Congrats, Shuichi. You win. But I didn't do it yet. I'm still the winner? Well, I messed up, so yeah, you win by default. Plus, I already fulfilled my objective. Objective? To kill you, Shuichi. But I'm alive. Yeah, what? I made your heart die with worry, didn't I? This little baby. Oh my god. What? After I said I'd kill you, I was on your mind the whole time, right? You thought about whether or not I was serious, or why I would say something confusing. Even now, you're concerned about me from the bottom of your heart. Yeah. Now you'll never ever forget me for the rest of your life.
I stole your heart.
I stole your heart, so now I'm sad. Okay.
I don't need to steal your life anymore.
Okay.
Why?
What does it even mean? Why did you say that? Because that was a lie. I never want your life to begin with. And like I told you from the very beginning, I'm a liar. I have nothing to say. Toying with me would be putting it lightly. I don't think you'll ever come a day when I truly understand Kokichi. I reach out to him, but he doesn't take my hand. But in his own way, I think that helps me understand him a little. Great, like, little interaction between them too, right? Like, it's very Kokichi. Like, it's very tailored to Kokichi. That is the equivalent of Kokichi giving us a hug and saying, I love you, brother. You know, that is his equivalent. Him basically saying, I don't want to kill you. I've taken your heart. You'll remember me for the rest of your life because you worry about me. And that's a very, you've earned a new skill, kind lie. Oh, the Liars Club. We've done it, guys. The Liars Club is in full effect. Kokichi and I parted ways and I returned to my room. Undergarments? Why? Ooh, no, take them back. No. They're very stylish. I don't want Kokichi's underpants. Why would I want Kokichi's jocks?
This is an announcement.
What is this place called again? You need to get out of my face. What time is it right now? I forgot. I actually have always been alone. I forgot that too. Yeah, I've been alone. Yeah, sure. I can't remember. I feel like I used to have someone very important to me. Monodam, yeah. I knew these helpers were. Stop this! They're making a big joke out of this, and it's actually incredibly a serious situation. Oh, hit the mic, sorry. Alright, time to go to training. Kaido and Maki should be in the courtyard. Wow, there's like one person here. And Smoothie. What are you guys doing here?
Shuichi!
Shuichi, what's the matter? I recommended you return to your room as the nice announcement just played. Are you guys still doing the student council thing?
Okay.
Yes, after I'm done, I'm heading straight back. Yes, please do. Another murder could occur if you're out in your room at night. Out of your room at night. That's right. I don't want to think about the killing game starting up again. Kokichi said all those unsettling things earlier. Kaido may have silenced him at the time, but I can't imagine Kokichi being so easily swayed. But Kokichi's never serious. That was probably all his idea of a joke, right? He may have been joking. He may have been serious too. It's very difficult to determine the sincerity of his statements. I never have any idea what he's thinking. That's what makes him dangerous. Nah, he's not dangerous. Would you say that if a baby picks up the remote control and throws it, would you be like, oh, he's a dangerous baby? No, you wouldn't. You know? You just gotta keep him away from the electronics. That's why I feel like with Kokichi. Just keep him away from the electronics. Keep him away from any, like, open sockets. You know?
Yeah.
Either way, we should not let our guard down. He's cool, guys. He's fine. Another murder should not occur as long as we stay vigilant.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be Kokichi. Let's do our best. Kokichi will not kill someone. I promise you guys. I promise you from the bottom of my heart, Kokichi will not kill someone. The next killer is Smoothie. What's wrong? Do you have to go to the bathroom again?
Nope.
He's been like this because of what happened. What's wrong? You not feeling well? No, I'm fine. My stomach just hurts is all. Hey, for today's in training, instead of exercise, how about we just three of us just talk? Huh? Talk about what? He's probably in a lot of pain.
Idiot.
Stupid. Nobody decides what they talk about before they start. Well, let's go find somewhere to sit. Kaido picked a random spot in the courtyard and we all sat down. Oh, this is very sweet. Liars Club. What are Kokichi shoes? Actually, the sweetest three. Look at these guys, the Liars Club. The reason that Kokichi can't join the Liars Club, and I'll tell you this right now, is because the Liars Club consists of people who lie for the greater good. Kokichi lies for the greater bad. You know what I mean? It wouldn't work out. He wouldn't get it. We'd all just be doing these really good lies, then he'd say something really serious that ruins everything.
What are we gonna talk about?
You know?
Didn't you just say we didn't have to decide that?
Come on, man. That was just a joke. Right. Then let's talk about Maki.
Me? What about me?
You know, like general stuff about you. There's a lot of stuff we don't know. For example, what blood type do you like?
What blood type do I like? Don't you mean, what's my blood type?
What blood type do you like? She's kind of vampire-ish.
Did I say something weird?
You always say stuff weird, my butter. My butter? Butter. Butter is my butter, brother.
Well, whatever.
Oh god. Great conversationalist. Well done.
Kaito, you're kind of bad at this.
Then you ask something. What's your question for her, huh?
If I actually had to ask Maki a question, like, I'd be like, since she asked me did I like Kaede, I'd be like, hey girl, do you like anyone? No, never ask that question to a girl. Now here's the thing, like, I'm not gonna, like, this is not like dating advice, because I would never do that, like, because, you know, different people are different across all walks of life. But the whole, like, who you loving? I remember, like, I was a teenager, and, like, of course things change when you're an adult, by the way, and, like, now it doesn't even matter because things are very more direct. But if you are a teenager, who you loving was a very common thing. I don't know if it's still common. You know, who you loving? It was so funny. Who you loving? Who you loving? And then, like, it's so obvious then that you're into that person, you know? Because you wouldn't ask who you loving unless, like... And, like, the funniest conversations you'd have with, like, who you loving? And then the person be like, I can't say. Maybe someone. And then you're like, come on, tell me. Very dumb.
A guinea pig to you guys?
Not at all. Not at all.
I have been meaning to ask. When we first met, you said you were the ultimate child caregiver.
Oh, that's a good
Why
question.
was that?
Shuichi, that's way too direct. You can't just cut to the chase like that.
Really? Sorry.
All right then, let's play it safe and ask her about her favorite spaceship.
I grew up in an orphanage.
Oh.
I don't know anything about my parents. They were gone before I can remember.
Maki slowly began to tell us her story. Oh my god.
The orphanage where I lived, the older kids had to take care of the younger ones.
Oh my god. Like, you're barely, what do you mean older ones? You're like a baby here too.
Because of that, I started looking after the younger ones.
Aww.
I see. So that wasn't a lie then.
Look, there's Smoothie there right beside her. And there's, Hajime beside her there as well.
For some reason, kids like me, but I'm not particularly fond of taking care of them.
Kids, I think kids do respond. I think most people respond to, especially like that's a childish thing in a lot of people where like the more someone's mean to you, the more you kind of want them to like you. And I think like if you're very serious around a kid, they're gonna think that's kind of cool. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Maybe that suits you better than being an assassin.
Nope.
It's not a matter of whether it suits me or not. I never had the right to choose from the start. So she was a caregiver, technically. The right to choose. When I was around 10 years old, these strangers started visiting the orphanage. At first, they seemed like normal, kind men. With smiles on their faces, they watched the kids play. But the men never approached them. Thinking back at it, I'm sure they were scoping out our talents. They were scouting for assassins. And that's why you were picked? I didn't want to go, but I heard they would donate a huge sum of money if I did. I remember thinking that I had to go, but that was the beginning of hell.
Ever since that
Horrible.
day, I trained to become an assassin.
That's kind of cool though, the bottom left corner though. He looked like a bad man. But like, look at her, like, yeah, it's sleeping in, like, she looks freezing.
I think I had some natural talent to begin with, but I worked incredibly hard as well.
Yeah.
If I couldn't keep up as an assassin, the orphanage would no longer receive
Jesus.
funding, and then I wouldn't have a purpose in life anymore. Training was difficult. I vomited every day and cried every night. But after vomiting and crying over and over again, my heart gradually became empty.
Horrible.
Eventually, I got used to it. It was the same after my first job. For a while, I couldn't eat or sleep. But after doing this for such a long time, I felt numb. There were times I wondered why I had to kill these strangers. But I eventually stopped thinking about that. I adapted to the lifestyle of killing people, of stealing their lives, and of being a horrible person.
I don't see you as a horrible person though.
Even to this day, I think the same thing after I finish a mission.
What is it?
What would I have been like if I stayed at the orphanage? I still think about that all the time.
Maki sighed deeply after bearing her soul.
Okay.
Interesting. No, Maki, that was a burden you've been carrying all this. Jeez, you're carrying too many burdens for someone so small.
You know...
Well, I could say the same to you, Shuichi. Really?
Listen up.
Don't try to shoulder everything on your own. You gotta trust other people. Once you're able to share your burdens with your friends, then you'll be stronger. Well, if Makiro was able to talk this much, it means she's got a bit stronger already.
That's true.
It might be thanks to the training. Well, obviously. My training is based on a systematic method. That's kind of vague. Such a, like, again, it's such a beautiful friendship. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that it's my favorite friendship, the three of them, in the entire Danganronpa series. I think it's so good. We spent a while talking about whatever came to our minds. Because here's the thing, like, I think Kyoko and Makoto, like, were very much more romantic than, like, you'd even give credit for. But at the same time, I feel like, you know, they didn't progress this much even in this many chapters. You know what I mean? I really like this. I really like it a lot. Most of it was meaningless conversation, but it might have been the first time I was actually able to have fun and forget this place. To protect my friends, I need to reveal the truth of this academy. I need to face the truth and reveal it to the world. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. I have to keep my friends alive. Wait, what? Wait, what?
Hi, hello!
What? His white half's whiter than freshly made rice. His black half's blacker than the darkest night. It's Monokuma. You actually came, so I guess I'm allowed to do this, huh? Is it really okay for me to talk to you in private like this?
Yeah.
Technically, it's not a rule violation, but besides, I can't pass an opportunity to make the killing game more exciting.
Right?
Right, I was thinking the same thing. The fun and vicious killing game is the only thing on my mind.
Another thing.
With that said, you're not going to try and use that motive.
You really don't get it.
You don't get it. A crazy motive like this should be used in a more dramatic way, no? That's what I've been thinking, so I tried coming up with ways to use it.
No.
And finally came up with an idea, so this is my proposal. A certain someone is planning something interesting. So if we use the motive there, then I think it would really spice the game up. So are you in? Oh my god, no, stop.
You really are an evil bastard.
Of course I am. I am the ultimate supreme leader, you know.
Let's have more fun.
I will drag the swirls into the pit of terror, using my villainous power to commit evil. Oh my god, Tim Burton, baby. Wait, is that it? Oh, what? What? What is he planning? What is that? I wonder what he's planning to do with this stage then. Is he talking about Miyu, someone who's planning something? Oh yeah, you can just trust a dishonest man to be dishonest. Dishonest ones you gotta watch out for, because you never know predict when they're gonna do something incredibly stupid. It's honestly easy to go through life without telling a single lie, which means honest people are just lazy jerks who'd rather coast through life. By the way, the recent trend of encouraging honesty is actually a lie. You see, it's better for liars if there are more honest people in the world to deceive. They've been lying about that trend so there can be more stupid, honest people. But that might be a lie too. Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That was Back to the Future, by the way. Very cool, actually, illustration of Back to the Future.
Actually,
This is an official announcement for the Ultimate Academy. It is now 8 a.m.
Where do you run off to? Probably with some other woman, I bet. You stop this. You are brother and sister, and you need to stop. Cease this right now. But that's fine. As long as he's happy, I'm fine with it.
don't worry,
Maybe not today, but someday I'm going to be happy too.
Monotaro.
Stop!
Mono funny.
I finally remember. I need you more of it. Cease this right now. Too convenient, huh? I will know I'll only hurt you more by saying stuff like that. I'm sorry for everything. Stop!
Monotaro.
You really can't do anything on your own. All right, come here. I'll sew you back. Stop, you weirdos! Thank you, Sniffle. Sniffle, why are you crying? That's not like you, Sniffle. Keep these curtains closed forever. Keep them down for the rest of your life. What kind of ending was that? And that was way too long for an announcement. Oh well, I need to go to the dining hall. So we're going to the dining hall again. This game loves its dining halls. It's like dining hall crazy. It's like, what if we had 52 dining halls in each episode? But that was a very common thing in the other playthroughs as well, to go to the dining hall. The cafeteria in the first game was like, you know, central for everything. Who's hiding behind there? Kaido, what's up? What's up, Kaido? Where you hiding? Good morning, Kaido. Hey, bro. Perfect timing. Gonna get your opinion on something? For what? Well, it's about our training. Like I said before, my training is based on a systematic method, but I feel something's missing. You do? We've only done sit-ups and push-ups so far. Even if I don't need it myself, in order for you two to grow, I feel like I should add something like martial arts or some kind of mental training. Now that you mention, I do have a practice sword. Good idea. Practicing with those will be a great training exercise. Alright, let's not wait till night. We're gonna do this special training as soon as possible. Would you like to go with Kaido? Yeah, sure. Alright, got it. I'll bring Makiras. Let's meet at the usual place. But first, breakfast. I'll see you there. So this is another secret meeting. Or secret activity, which is cool. Extra activity, I should say. Not secret, because we're not doing it in secret. Some of them might be in secret. I don't know. Some of them very much might be in secret. Oh, it's Gunta. Hello, Gunta. Very caring person. Come out! What are you hiding? Come talk to Gunta. Gunta, what's wrong? You looking for someone? Good morning, Shuichi. Gunta looking for a person. Gunta looking for a tiny bug. I was wondering, have you found any? Well, Gunta no can find him. Gunta see lots of times, so Gunta pretty sure it's not a mistake.
But
Gunta's happy Shuichi loves bugs so much. I don't like bugs that much. You hate bugs, Shuichi? No, I love them, Gunta. I said it before, right? Oh yeah, you good person. So of course you like bugs.
allow Gonta.
Right, Gunta, go. Did we have this conversation already? Maybe I didn't have the conversation already because I had to skip past a bunch of things. Yeah, I had to skip past a bunch of things to get to the so maybe I didn't talk to him when I had to replay all that stuff. That's definitely it. Look how fast we're going. I'm going in here to go to the dining hall. I know you can take the short way, but usually there's someone to talk to, isn't there? Yep. Here we go. I'm a car. Good morning, Himiko. As usual, this morning was very unfortunate. Did something happen? What are you saying? The Monokubs drama ended. Monotaro awakened to love. Looked like a new development, but then it was over the next day. So where you really were looking forward to that, huh? I thought maybe I was going to turn out that Monofani had a baby in her stomach.
How about that?
And actually be the child of one of those dead Monokubs. Those are the kinds of melodramatic twists and turns I expected. I'm not sure it'll be much fun watching a melodrama like that. Oh no. This is typical daytime soap opera stuff. Next she'll burn the roast and then bang, zoom. No. That's a reference to, what's it? The one with he's a bus driver? Well, if it's already over, that's throw away my regrets. I'm moving forward. That's my new way of life. It's actually pretty bad. Like, him goes, you know a lot of soap operas? It's not a soap opera. It's like a show where, the wife would do something that's not even horrible and he would threaten to, like, you know, wham, zoom, straight to the moon. You know what I mean? Yeah, it never really worked out like that. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you so much for all the patrons who watch these videos. You are very, very sweet. And thank you to the people at any level. $1, $3, I guess €1, €3, €5, €10, whatever. It is all appreciated and all really loved. In the Can Never Repay the Baby Gangsta tier, however, we have Ty Fire 02, Jamie Bull, Jana the Banana, Smidge, Rachel S, Normal Kara, and our new patron at that tier. Thank you so much for joining recently. It's very, very appreciative. Felicitas Felix. Thank you so much for joining that tier. That means the absolute world. Things are growing, and I can actually see this becoming a full-time thing. I really can. If we keep going forward like that, it means the world. And I'll see you guys very soon. Look out for some extra videos this week. Look out for some other stuff as well. And I'll see you then. Bye-bye.